Hey, welcome to the Future Expat. I'm in Cambodia for the year, and this is kind of an exploratory year for me. The plan, as best as I can tell right now, is that I'm going to spend a year mostly in Cambodia, but I'm going to use Cambodia as a base to look at other places. So I'll go to Vietnam, I'll go to the Philippines, I'll go back to Thailand, where I've spent the most time so far in general over the years, not this trip. And try to figure out where to live, where to retire. At the end of that year, I have to go back to the US and spend probably 14 months wrapping up. In Cambodia, I landed here 3 weeks ago, I think. Found an apartment, which again, I'll talk about all of that later. You can see in the background the apartment. And living in the Russian market area, if you know anything about Cambodia. And I am just starting to get a little acclimated to things, but then I had food poisoning this past week, which knocked me on my ass. Which completely flattened me for a week, so I've been living off of bananas and rice. And occasionally venturing out. Last night was the first night I actually went out and had a real meal again, and it was great. But yeah, so Cambodia is a place that's been high on my list in terms of potential places to retire. It's extremely affordable, but one of the big advantages is the visa, which if you are over 55, I believe, you get, it's not actually called a retirement visa, but you get their equivalent of a retirement visa. And it's very easy. The thing about Thailand is that there's lots of red tape involved, and there's money you have to deposit or prove that you have an income of a certain amount. And I may eventually do that. I may eventually go that route, but it didn't make any sense if I'm only going to be someplace for 1 year to jump through all of those kinds of hoops. Whereas in Cambodia, you pay a visa agent, and I think about 5 working days later, you get your extended visa. It's multi-entry, so you can come and go. It's not very expensive. I mean, I think it's like about $200 if you go through Cambodia directly, but with a visa agent, it was about $300. Way less hassle. To me, it's just worth it. I know a lot of people get, think it's crazy to pay an agent, but for me, it's just, there's certain kind of hoops that you don't have to jump through with the agent. So Cambodia they have a new airport, so there's access to lots of countries, direct flights. I think they'll probably be adding more soon. So I just felt like this was a good place. I'm in Phnom Penh. Let me talk a little bit about the channel if you didn't subscribe, if you're new to this, or a refresher, which is that unlike other channels, this isn't going to be a channel that is basically promoting one place over another. It's not a channel that is a travel channel necessarily, although I will show footage of places I've been and places I go, and depending upon what the subject is. But for me, it's a channel that I hope is different than what's out there, which is I have basically kind of a ticking clock of, well, I guess at this month it's probably 2 years and 3 months roughly to retire completely and to be out of the country. That's my goal. So I'm working on this kind of ticking clock. Right now I have this year to kind of decide what to do. So what I wanted to do was to put a channel together that takes you through the process of, here are the things that you're going to have to consider. Or here, in some cases, it may just be things that are very just useful. But also, I'll be making mistakes as I go along, and my hope is that, I'll learn from the mistakes, but you'll be privy to the mistakes, and you'll learn from them so that you don't make the same mistakes. That's pretty much it as far as what to expect in the channel. All right, I'm looking forward to this, and we will talk again soon. All right, thanks for coming here. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned.